Well, welcome back to Let's Play Spongebob games. Whoa, feels like there's lots of input lag. Is there usually so much input lag in this game? Maybe not. My gameplay starts suffering, you know the reason why. I messed with my external display settings a little bit. I'm playing this on. Feels like there's like a noticeable fraction of a second between me giving it input and anything actually happening right now. But, so for the very same reason, if you're watching all my playthroughs concurrently right now, that being... whoops. Me forgetting about things. Forgot to cancel that. If you're watching my Whiskey and Snowboard playthrough at the same time, you'll remember and or notice that the game was lagging for a bit until I resized the window on my end. I might have to do the same thing here to get the input to stop lagging, as I changed some settings I didn't think would cause issues. Hey. Oddly, actually, the game's probably a slightly lower resolution internally right now. It's weird, I switched it to a lower resolution, yet it seems hard for my computer to handle. Amusingly, too, would you believe right now that this game is so loud that's actually clipping right now? The game audio, come on, is clipping on my recording program. Do I have any? I don't think I have any jelly right now. Oh, I do. Well, fine, I'll use it. I was planning to use this jelly once I actually got to whoever it is that's terrorizing jellyfish fields right now. I guess I can wait. The bosses are easy enough to redo anyways if man raise any indications, so I probably shouldn't worry too much about all of that with having enough health. It's a bigger gauntlet getting to the boss than it is just funding them, I imagine. I could be wrong. Okay. Hey Sandy, you're still just here, then whatever. Hi. What are you up to? Supposedly you're being terrorized by that slug off to your right now. Who? Haven't gone into her place yet? Haven't? I shouldn't remember. Have you been to Sandy's place? Oh, okay. I'm just telling you about stuff in the future. Alright, cool. Because I was about to say, I mean, if I've been into your house already, then I will have taken it without your permission to begin with. So that's what I do with Squidward. Alright, stop your terror. Why didn't you say that last time I was here? I still get why you're in this little corner. Supposedly this is actually... Oh, no boss fight? Okay, cool. I guess that was the quote-unquote boss fight. Fighting some enemies there. But supposedly that's one of the differences between this version and the DS version. I do actually still want to follow my tradition of playing the DS, or just playing every version of the game. And that includes with this game, so I'll play the DS version of this game probably immediately after finishing this. But I'll probably do it specifically through the lens of seeing what the differences are, if they're supposedly so similar to each other. And apparently, one of the small differences is actually related to that sea slug guy right there. Cowardly indeed. Like, what did the slug actually do at any point? Supposedly they had something to do with the dirty bubbleettes terrorizing everyone in Jellyfish Fields, which, I mean, they still are. Sorry, how people are running around Jellyfish Fields just now, but how do they exhibit influence over the small bubbles? How does anybody have power over those bubbles? Are they just doing as they do? There's a pattern? Like, super villains doing super villain things? Like, it's literally just two. There are only two villains yet, SpongeBob. That's not a pattern. You need three at least for a pattern. Mine, you already asked Plankton if he was up to something. He said no. Oh, okay. Why am I suddenly allowed inside the lab? Since when does this game not make me go places myself? That's actually kind of weird. Those are weird noises. Okay. Just teleport. Also, I would not mind having some more atmospheric music for the Chum Bucket Lab. Not necessarily like dun dun the big Valkyrie Modern music, but oh. I figured there'd be something behind it if I had to move it around, but no. You're probably irradiated now, considering that radioactive waste sign, but I consider Bikini Bottom. You're probably already irradiated. Karen! You don't appear enough in video games. I want to talk to you. Why are so many things to look at that don't have things? That looks like a lever and a button I should be able to interact with. At least the lever. That looks like I should be able to interact with too. Much too short for it though. Can I just leave? Can I just tell the game no? I tend to do. I imagine I have to talk to Karen next. Something of that nature. But yeah, it feels like it's kind of not really in the spirit of this game to not force me to... Yeah, I can just run around in here. It's rude. I get forced in here, but I can still leave of my own will. Can I talk to Plankton? No. Where's Plankton? But normally, like, this game's very gameplay is just going from point A to point B all the time. It's weird they just teleport me somewhere. That's what my job is. I appreciate that the monitors on Karen and the bigger screen are synchronized. Hi, Karen. I never really noticed, but it got pointed out to me at one point when I read Karen's Spongebob wiki page a few weeks ago. When I was talking about Karen in some other game. I think it was... what was it, all the AWE games? But at some point I read on her Spongebob wiki page various things about her, and she's appeared a lot in the show ever since I stopped watching, surprisingly. Unlike William. And yet... I don't know if I really noticed, she has a tendency to refer to SpongeBob as the Spongebob, which for some reason amuses me endlessly. Well, yeah, the implied question here, Karen, is where is he? Interrogate him. It's a really big shrimp. The most ambitious crossover in Nicktoons history. It probably is a Drake and Josh game somewhere. Maybe I should play that sometime just to see what happens with it. Games relating to real live action things are usually especially bad. But they probably made something at some point. It's not a cartoon, but it's still at least within Nickelodeon's sphere of influence. That's kind of weird. Why Plankton specifically? Is Plankton like within these social circles? I've never heard of Plankton having anything to do with any supervillains. Probably because he's not usually successful at anything. What? Okay. We're connecting lots of dots here. What's that have to do with anything? Very high. Okay. Also, alright, sure. I've never seen a case of being told so casually to go talk to the Flying Dutchman. Flying Dutchman's become a much less dramatic thing over the course of the show. No, I just want to see if you'd say anything interesting. If I spoke to you again. I'm down, Spongebob. Disappearance. He literally just ran out for an errand according to you. It's as much as SpongeBob disappears every day to go look at Krusty Krab. Based on Plankton's hearsay at least. Why should we trust Plankton? He's Plankton. That's not. That was a lot more dialogue than I expected. I guess I'll come back here later to do actual stuff, hopefully, since there's so much stuff to analyze there that we haven't actually done anything with. What's our to-do list looking like right now anyways? Dutchman, Bubbles, Feed them. It's actually good. Yeah, I guess we already figured out we already took care of the whole Squilliam thing, kind of. And by that I mean oh, hey Mary Man. And by that I mean we just kinda, oh, we did actually finish one of the, like, chapters of the game. I guess we should take another look around the whole world now. But yeah, the Squilliam thing didn't really turn into much of anything. Also, apparently Squilliam's origin was actually mentioned in his first appearance in Band Geeks. He was in the same band class as Squidward, I think? Don't know how I forgot that. See, oh, you do have a tongue. Merman Man, why is the inside of your mouth just a black void with the exception of your tongue? No, I was gonna talk to you. Dude, I work here, like, let me take your order. Why are you here if you don't want to get food? It's weird to me though how SpongeBob realizes everyone hates him in this game. It's not usually how things work. Any more health extensions I can get somewhere though? That'd be nice. More work for me? Apparently not. Nobody ever picked that up. Hey! Mr.'s hero, you can pick up those fries and whatnot if you want them, since whoever else got them didn't bother picking their order up. Anyways, so yes, I suppose the following, like, episode at least will probably just be looking through the entire world again. Jelly! Where's that jellyfish? Oh, do the jellyfish move around too? When all the enemies get rearranged every chapter? It's only off that enemies get read on every chapter. The jellyfish do too? You basically have to relearn the entire world every, like, 20 minutes then. That you play the game if you're progressing at a better pace than I am. Oh geez, yeah, you can see how slowly I'm pumping this jellyfish now. It's because of the input lag. I'm timing it the same way I was before and it's not fast enough. It's weird. Yes, there definitely is input lag now. I can probably just live with it. This game doesn't require a lot of tight timing or anything. Also, you are a very annoying enemy. Also, there's no bottom face on this purple rock above me right here. You can see right through it from below. I don't know why I'm picking up these. Stop that! Stop being fast! I don't know why I'm picking up these red bubbles I don't need. So, Sandy's place might actually be open to access now. Maybe. It's also really hard to deal with these fast guys, in particular with the games. If there's input lag. Most other things are fine. Yeah, at this point I guess I'll just run around everywhere in a big circle real quick. Instead of trying to run directly to... I need to relearn the time for this now. Instead of running directly to rock bottom, I'll see if everybody has something new to say to me now. So, Patrick hasn't moved. Presumably still can't do anything up here. I'll see what I could. I guess I might as well check, so I don't get caught off guard later by stupid, silly new things happening without warning. I'm still stricken by grief at SpongeBob having a circular hitbox. But I just have to make do. Okay. Have I been over here? That's a Warball gate. I can activate that right now. Was something blocking my way over here earlier, or have I just not noticed I should go here, or what? Jeez. Okay, this is something I can't access because I don't have the right ability yet, at least. This one's over here anyways. Oh, okay. How'd that boat get there in the background? Whatever. So a ton to end this episode too, so I guess we'll see next time, next episode, what's actually off to the right here. Whatever that is. I apparently missed something. Bye everyone.